Krieg is a researcher at the Near East Centre for Security and Strategy at King's College London. He's with me now. Let's first talk about the attacks that we've seen in Samarra and Tikrit. What is the aim there while the fighting near Mosul intensifies?
Right, ISIS is obviously an insurgency movement. They are all over Iraq. They're in the civilian, they're living within the civilian population, and they will use any diversionary attack to distract any forces that are now focusing on Mosul to be pulled away to fight somewhere else. But it's really quite a desperate attempt. Overall, I think we have to listen to what al-Baghdadi was saying last week. He was saying this is a fight for Mosul. All the fighters that are in Mosul right now will stay there. They will fight until the last man standing. Nobody will retreat. Nobody will go back to Syria. And I think those who are in Mosul right now will probably not go and do diversionary attacks elsewhere. These are people all kind.
They know they're probably going to die, and they
will
committed
exactly.
To
So these diversionary.
That's quite powerful force, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you committed to that end.
No, absolutely, it is a very powerful statement. And I think this makes this huge difference from all the other operations we've seen in the past, because now you have an enemy, unlike Saddam's enemy, who will not just disappear and run away. They will fight, even if there's just one man standing and he is basically in a house somewhere. You'll need to find him and take him out, because he will not give up, he will not surrender. And that makes this entire war very difficult. Now, if you think that we have 6,000 to 15,000 people in Mosul at the moment, that means you have to take every single one out before you can actually say we've cleared the city. And even then, some of them might just reappear somewhere else. They might disguise and just reappear and find another day somewhere else, might regroup somewhere else in the city. So it is almost impossible to really say we've taken the city out or we've taken control of the city. Even if you look now at the various neighborhoods that the Iraqi armed forces and militias and the special forces have taken and seized and claimed to have seized, I think we have to be very careful to say that we've actually taken them, because there are tunnels where people might reappear in your rear. And then
and that could probably happen months later when they claim success and all the other.
Correct. Now we're fighting in the suburbs. Now it's relatively, I wouldn't say easy, it is heavy fighting, it's very fierce, but the fighting will be even fiercer if we go towards the city center. It will be a completely different battle. And then we have tunnel systems which go underneath the front line, which means that even if you enter the city center, these people might leave the city center, go through the tunnels and reappear in your rear and ambush you. And
tell me about the weapons that we are seeing, other than the suicide attacks. I mean, they seem to be awash with weapons, don't they?
Correct. So there are a couple of things here. There are snipers that are hiding out somewhere. So you have to understand there are people who are moving into a city which is densely populated, right? The people are still there, civilians are still there. They don't know where the enemy is. They might shoot snipers from one position, they might shoot a mortar from another position. And then you have booby traps, IEDs, improvised explosive devices that are being put into cars, they're being put into entrances of houses and so on and so forth. And as soon as you enter a position, it might just suddenly blow up into your face. So you have all kinds of these, and then you have trenches. They're using trenches that they fill with oil, they lit them up on fire. So the advancing forces don't know what they're getting themselves into.
Petrifying.
It's very
Andreas,
petrifying.
thank you.
Thank you.